Talking about failure is not something we like to do. It's not something I like to do for sure. But it's something that I'll be glad to share some failure in my life with you. Some mistakes that I've made. And, a major mistake that I've made in my 25 years of marriage is not listening to my wife enough, not considering her enough, not sharing things with her, not being more open with her. And the reason I didn't do that is because I didn't want her to give me advice or tell me something that was against what I wanted. I wanted her to agree with me. And if she didn't agree with me, then I guess I felt like I couldn't make the decision I wanted to make. But Dave Ramsey says if two people who are exactly the same get married, then one of you is useless. In other words, what he's saying is, none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. I remember taking a personality profile in corporate America, and it was a great profile, and it nailed me to the wall. It told me my strengths, it told me my weaknesses, it told me the kind of people that I needed around me to support me, it told me the kind of people that stress me out, it told me how I behave when I get stressed. It nailed me. It just nailed me. It's like 30 pages of information. It just nailed me. But my biggest disappointment came when I realized there's no perfect personality. There's just not. None of us are perfect. I knew that, but it really dawned on me then. And so we need one another. We need differing viewpoints. And as a married person, you need your spouse's input. If they raise objections, there's a reason they've raised objections. Let's ponder those for a few days. Let's pray about them. Let's think about them. And then let's come back and have the conversation again if you still feel strongly in your own direction. And continue to use that process to vet things out. I used to be a small business owner. I was the accountant. I was the CEO. I was the hiring manager. I was the gopher. I did everything. If there was a decision that needed made, it got made that quick because I made it. But then I went into the corporate world, and that's not the way decisions are made. If policy is going to be changed, that change is going to be beat on and scrutinized by many, many smart people before it gets out the other side and put into action. And by then, it may look a little different than it was first initially introduced. And there's a reason for that. So when your spouse disagrees with you, don't be shocked. They're different. They see things different. They're a different person than you. They're not supposed to be just like you. But consider why they would feel that way. Now, sometimes you go ahead and make the decision you want to make. I get that. Sometimes as a manager, other people are telling you to not make this decision, and you still make it. That's your job. That's what you do. That's what leaders do. But you've got to have that input. You've got to consider that input. And so many times I've not considered it. I've not even sought it from my wife. That's a big mistake I've made. It's cost me a lot of heartache. And I hope I've learned my lesson. Hey, please like and subscribe to this channel. Catch me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. Email me. Talk to me about what's going on in your life. What are you struggling with? I can help you, brother. I've been there. Odds are I've been there at 46 years of age. I can help you. Been through some trials. Let's work together and have an awesome rest of the day.